true, only the quick trend that I really think like you should look at it for this winter. Personally, I'm not a glamorous person, and we're talking about like what you're going to buy, what you shop for this winter. I picked this little 50 dress. Actually, the next trend, the big season, big trend for me is feminine, glamorous, quite tailored, quite structured. Less is more. It's about how you're going to add it into whatever you're going to spend. Like for example, like this little 50 dress. I chose for this navy blue. I think it's very modern. When you add it or mix it or wear it with black, it becomes black and navy blue. I think it's very modern instead of like wearing black on black. Like navy and blue for me it's become like the new black or the new gray for next season. Dresses, it's huge. Whatever you see, just try the dress, it suits you. You can go to little cheap dress, I can show you. Like, give me one second, this is one of my favorite. Little basic number. I mean, you're talking about embellishment. This is what you must have for next season. You go for plain and you add accessory in, or you go for the one that already accessorized. Embellishment is huge for next season. And then a little stud. Military inspired is what you must have as well. You will see everywhere from head to toe. From accessory, from bags, from earrings, everything metallic. When I'm talking about metallic, you don't have to think about, I mean, you wear metallic. You can wear studded, this is a touch, you know, like quite masculine for next season, like military. You look at it quite rock chic, punk, you know, you're talking about gothic. Black is everywhere, that's what I've chosen, the navy blue, because it's quite modern and fresh. A little 1960, black and white, that's what you must have for next season as well. You're talking about plum. You must have plum, you know, shade of red for next season. This is another thing you must have. I mean, for example, combination of, this is another huge one, floral. You're going to say, oh, floral, you will never wear for summer, but next winter it's bigger for last summer. Florals everywhere. I'm going to take you back through that little 50 dress. I chose the equestrian high boot because it's all about adding masculine, being quirky for the next season, not about like head to toe high heel. But it's up to your choice as well, it's up to your personality. But you're talking about like going out in the evening, but quite casual, not too high fashion. We go for that pair. A little bit of black tights. You can see those black stockings. Just bring some quirkiness, you know, not like everything like feminine. I'm going to show you something about that dress. You can do a little bit of layering under. You can see, you bring this coffee colors, nude color, you layering under the navy blue. It's modern and fresh instead of like you're going for nude on nude or stone on stone. We just bring like neutral in for next season. We're talking about glimmer, so I'm talking about glam and shimmering. This is my favorite. Just stop, you know, turn to the camera. You can see it, the color. And then I'm going back to that blouse to you again. You can see the difference. And also, you know, for next season, layering is still huge. I mean, whatever you do, just follow your gut, you know. For me, fashion is no rules. You can see the color work nicely. I mean, it's still very feminine for this side, and we're talking about tailor and structure. And you can see that the cut, you get a little bit of like military inspired as well. I'm going to put this one just over the shoulder, just leave it like that. And also, you might think like, oh, this is a little bit too long, a little bit too old. I mean, as we all know, it's just like a touch. I mean, dressing yourself now, it's not about like you just wear a jacket and just leave your house. It's about like styling as well. Because this is like the new thing like you guys must learn as well. Like when you go, when you're leaving home, not only like wearing a jacket, how to make it work to your body shape. Because I mean, if you go into the shop, everything's going to be too long. You might think like, oh no, the sleeve is too long, I will never buy it, but this is the trick that you must look at it. And also the cut going to be, some of them going to be a little bit bigger, which is what we call boyfriend cut. And some of them, the trick is, you might think, oh, this is too tight for your size. Like normally you buy size 10, but what size 10 now, it might be a little smaller than it used to be. That's the trend. And the trick is, The jacket, you don't have to put the button on all the time. This is the look and the style. Over the shoulder, this is the new look. And you can see she look feminine, she look quirkiness, and she look modern, a little clutch. You can see the look. This can go like anywhere you go, you know. Accessorize. A little rock chic. And we're talking about started. Military, you can see it's like when you're spending one outfit, there's so many ways that you can play with it, you know, just like you have to like a little bit of like step out of the box. That's about fashion for me, that's why I said fashion is normal.